Hello, wild ones. This is Cole Adams, and I am following up with a part 2 on collaging Freya Calling. I finally named her, and she's off to the Washington State Fair, and we got some great news on her. So I can't wait for you to watch this next part of me collaging the last bits of paper and then adding metal and all sorts of fun stuff on top of that. If you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please do. I am at a really close to 200 subscribers, and I'd love to hit that this month. So please like and subscribe, comment, send it to friends who you think might be interested. Okay, I screwed her up because her arms are way too long from here to here. Sorry. Here to here is way too long. So I'm going to see if I can get this up. It's still a little wet because her arms need to be like here. I have her way too low. They need to be about here, I think. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get her up. She's very pink. I don't mind that. I like to do things a little wacky. So I'm going to put you down. I'm going to do some surgery because, wow, her hands are way too small. And everything is just too far down body. So, I'm glad I put her upright. Sometimes that's the only way to see, and I should have taken a minute and like taped it all down and looked at it proportionally upright, but I thought I didn't need to do that. Looks like it's gonna come off kinda. I'm definitely gonna have to redraw it, but we'll see. Good luck, wish me luck. So here it is post surgery. My husband is making me some food for lunch, so I'm gonna take a break, but I know obviously this didn't come off easily, so I know I need to redraw the hands bigger. The hands were too small. I need to rethink the sword and how she's holding. Oh, there's so many things I need to do now. She was so close, and then I picked her up and she was awful. So I might just bring her in and stare at her a bit. I think I need another like chainmail skirt attachment up on her hips, and that might actually help me with this section. And it's just hard not to pick at it. It's hard to do this to a piece after you've done so much work to it, but it's essential. I mean, she just wouldn't have been very good if I hadn't. I need to add some blues here, so I'm gonna go through my suitcase of wonders and try to find all the papers that I have left in gray and blue and do some hand drawing as well. Wish me luck. Your hands, spraying some white on the back, but I'm of course like everything else, running out of white. Yes, I'm painting on top of my bush because I just gotta get it done. Okay, and what I like to do is take my stencil off. That looks pretty cool. And use it on another piece. So I'm gonna, you need both hands to squish those down, but I'll do that now. Okay, I was so frustrated that I had to just turn off the camera and just work. I feel like I fixed her torso issues, mostly obliterated the original arms, added some darker blues in, and did some spray painting to get back to texture instead of pink. There's definitely still some pink remaining, but I don't mind it, and I added a little extra bits of spray paint texture throughout so it wouldn't seem so off. I'm going to let it dry again and then come back in with new hands and new paper. This time I'm going to use some painter's tape and tape it on first. You can guarantee. Okay, so I've got her up right now and I shifted her arm position. You can see the little blue tape in there. I shifted her arm position to down, kind of holding something sideways. And I think that's a better look. I'm really interested to see, I'm kind of thinking like, isn't there like a, this is so weird, stick and ball thing that the queen holds? I guess it's just a ball. So I'm trying to find something that she can hold that's a stick. And maybe it's like an axe or something sideways, but it might just be kind of like a wand. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what she would be holding in both hands if she had her arms like that. But I really like the new forearms pieces of kind of more male, and I really am liking how I blackened up her front plate, and that piece with the leaf on it is going to get glued down and it will become more see-through, and actually her sleeves will become more see-through too as I glue them down. I thought I would need a second layer of kind of the armor on the dress. That doesn't make any sense now because it's so low. I thought it was going to be kind of up underneath her front armor. It's glued so low, but I think I'm going to leave that blue because of the hands there. I really liked the more simplicity of the shape with the blue tracking down and giving space for the hands to really stand out. So I think I'm ready to glue them down. I think the hands are more appropriately sized. They definitely need some more pen work on them, so maybe I'll do that next and then finish her up. Okay, a little bit more rambling. I moved her arms up a tiny bit, just looking at her going, those are too long now, and kicked them a little bit, and I'll show you a picture of her skeletal structure. I just did this on my iPhone with a markup app. I want to fix that right there. Needs to, I should go out here. That up there needs to kick up a little bit. So I need one more piece that's at an angle, and I want it to touch the side, because she is kind of weirdly like right against the sides. That's where she goes off. And I'm going to take this corner here and make that all dress so that it kind of comes, she like comes forward. I'm trying to decide if we would see a foot here or just add more dress and have the dress come off the bottom but stop there. I kind of like this shape, although I don't like that it's a complete square right there. I want to kind of shift it a little bit. So we're going to figure out the rest of her, and then we're going to add a bunch of like hardware on top because there's not enough texture here. Oh, I'm so weird, but I love it. I'm liking her, and then I want to fix her nose shape too. I want to change that angle right there. So we're getting there. We're getting closer. Okay, I have this like scepter-y thing. So I'm just gonna do some testing. This is a nice opaque piece. This is also an opaque piece, and I'm thinking just this black part. There's a piece of the dress for the bottom of the dress. So another thing I like to do is save all the little bits that are of similar types. So I just pulled out all of those. I kind of thought I was using this as my, like, about the size I need it. I need it a little longer. This I don't think is going to be useful. Too translucent and not enough going on. I was thinking if I wanted to add like a ball to one end, so that's a maybe. I think it's a little too big. I thought this would work for skirt. These are just cleaning off my brayer pieces, but I thought they'd work for skirt. This is also cleaning off brayer, but might work for length if I want a black scepter. This gray is not going to work for that, but might work for that little kick out spot. Down here. Also thought for a kick out. Or more black. I was thinking maybe the scepter needed some like different shapes or sizes in it. And I have this black piece. I don't even know what that was. But I thought maybe that was long enough. I think if it's black, it's just going to go right into the armor. So maybe I do it like with black on top. This is a dark blue piece. I have all this texture. This was already kind of starting to be collaged. I needed an emotional support bird, so I brought my bird out to just watch the proceedings. I was thinking that also for like the circle, maybe the leaf might be really pleasing. So unfortunately, I don't know if any of that worked real well, but I'm gonna go back to this first one because I like the color shift in it. Maybe start from there. And I am gonna do torn edges because I just love torn edges, but I'm gonna do them very, very straight using a ruler. steps. I'll probably work on her face a little bit more once she's upright, but I've glued on the extra bits, and I did add some glass beads. I don't know if you can see those. They're kind of a fun texture, and they kind of dry completely clear. When I set her up, she'll like lose some of the beads, but that's okay. A couple more mirrors. I liked this little kind of combo between a broken bracelet and a broken key to make kind of a, I was thinking like a medal hanging on her. Another mirror, a thing to turn the water on and off to go on her thing. I did go in and lessen some of the lines on her fingers, so I do need to go back in and ink that. Some keys, a domino, another mirror, and another little piece of a mirror. This is the little bit off of this. It's kind of cool when you cut it out to make a little bit more, and then a piece of driftwood from one of my swims. But yeah, starting to come together. I'm going to leave her horizontal to dry today, and as soon as she's dry, I'll come back in and do a little bit more pen and ink, and then look at her for a little bit and decide if she's done. But I think she's pretty dang close, so due next week. No time like the present to get her done. But yeah, very excited. I still need to do the edging. I'm gonna do those. What's his name's? Yardsticks all the way around. So I have to do some cutting and some nailing, and I'll probably put some E6000 glue underneath those to keep them all. So, she went to the fair, she won a blue ribbon, yay! So I took first place in the mixed media category. I'm very excited about it. And she sold to someone who said they simply would die if they left without buying that painting. So I think she went to the right home. I'm sad I don't get to actually spend any time with her in my own home, but she's so beautiful, and I'm so glad somebody's taking her home who obviously cherishes her. And I had such fun making her. Please follow your passions and just find ways to be creative every day. Take care of yourself, each other, and the earth, and I will see you next time. Please like and subscribe.